Hi. Whoa, damn. It's the Begode Tesla T3. So, and welcome to Wrong Way. And this, I'll try again. And welcome to Wrong Way. And goodbye from Wrong Way. And welcome to Wrong Way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way, and this is the Begode Tesla V3. So let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. And first of all, also great big thanks to monowheels.com for sending me out this wheel for testing and, as you see, amusement purposes. If you want to get a wheel in Europe, feel free to use the link in the description below. And you can also use the Wrong Way coupon code to get a 5% discount, and also do get a kickback from these orders. For any orders outside of the European Union, feel free to check out the other links below. My wheel will be also getting a huge stock of wheels very soon, I think around 10 days. So be on the lookout for availability of different wheels on their webpage. With that said, let's get into the Tesla T3. Alright, so what is the Tesla T3? Essentially for me, it's a very good, very proper commuter wheel. So if you're living in a city and even a bit outside of a city, the performance of this wheel in most cases will be enough to get you through all of the cycling lanes and also lower speed car roads. I already really liked the Tesla T2 before, however it had some points that made me recommend a MCM5 V2 or a Emotion V10F over this wheel. With this wheel there's some things that have changed. Now this is not a comparison between the V2 and the V3. If you want to check that out, go to the Monocat channel. Kate made a great review comparison of the Tesla V2 against the V3. I'm going to mostly tell you what the performance and abilities of this wonderful wheel are. First up, what I'm going to do is turn off the wheel because it has this annoying whine to it, like the older King songs and other Guads used to have. Now, I've heard that this problem goes away with a software update, but somehow I can't do a software update with this wheel, so yeah, it just sort of stays here. And with this iteration of Begode wheels, you also are able to make the software updates. Perhaps just I have the first batch and somehow it doesn't work. With the newest Tesla T3, we get an upgrade to a hollow motor, which makes the wheel just a tiny bit faster and gives us more top speed. Check out the acceleration test now. Go. When it comes to the top speed, I topped this wheel out around 50 kilometers an hour. However, the beeps for my use case, around 80 kilogram heavy rider, started around 47, 48 kilometers an hour. So there's more top and power. I feel there's also more pedal dipping in turns, however less pedal dipping when you have successive bumps after each other. here we are packing a battery the size of a InMotion V11, which is very tremendous with the weight of 22 kilograms of this wheel. My range test on this thing in real world conditions was over 70 kilometers, which is amazing for a wheel of this size and form factor and weight. Now you could also get more if you would be riding slow, but this is a really cool option if you are traveling, for example, with train or with a car. It's very easy to just, put this thing under your seat in your train or in a car trunk and then go travel and have a very, very big sufficient range. We also got an upgrade in the pedal height. However, I have to check with the old Tesla if they're actually higher or if just the pedal angle is steeper. However, I think the pedals are actually higher because I don't scrape the pedals anymore that much on the Tesla V3, which was a very big issue on the V2. So either going like light off-roading, like here on a dirt path, just riding in the city with sharp turns isn't a big issue unless you have a really sharp turn and you're going fast. What did not get an upgrade is sadly the tire, and it's still a 16 by 2 1/8 tire. The tread is okay, but it's just very thin. And for the higher speeds that the Tesla V3 is achieving, I think it's still too small, and it definitely needs a standard 2.5-inch tire like the InMotion V10F does. Now, it makes it very, very nimble at slow speeds, and you have to sort of like tilt the wheel itself a lot to turn, and it's very nice actually for tricks and doing, fun stuff. And the turning radius is still fine. However, if you're going faster, you just don't get the same stability. If you want to go over curbs, this amount of air and rubber is just not enough. And it's, especially for heavier riders, easier to damage the rim. Now, I can take a look if the rim in mine is okay. It's fine here on this side. And it's also fine on this side, but I was always riding in a maximum pressure, which is like indicated on the tire, which is 45 psi. All in all, comfort is great with this tire, and you don't get much train tracking. It's a good wheel also for beginners because it's just easy to ride and it's just very nimble and easy to change direction. However, you just don't get the same amount of responsiveness when turning, and you don't get the same amount of security when riding at higher speeds and also at any speeds, I guess. So if you want a more of a performance wheel, it's better to get a RS19 or a V12 or something like that. But in terms of just like acceleration and hill climbing, it's amazing. Check out the hill climb tests I did. The incline possibilities are very similar to the V2. I think it's just a tad less because this motor has more top and top speed. But yeah, I think it's enough in this regard. It was also always running cool, but once it got really hot, it didn't have such a quick cooling system like, for example, the Monster Pro. So when I stand with the Monster Pro, it just like instantly gets cold, and this one was remaining at the same temperature for a while, but never exceeding like 55-60 degrees, even when going in mountains in Bulgaria. It's also somehow water resistant. The motherboard is on top, which is great, and you can ride this thing in the rain without any bigger issues, which is also great. But in the front, the tire is still a bit close to this part, and as you can see here, I have a lot of scratch marks. When I try to go a bit higher curbs, you will sadly hit against this shell enclosure. When it comes to features, we have a nice trolley handle positioned on the right side, and I think it's a bit more durable than a V2. Doesn't go down so easily, but still there is no locking mechanism, but there should be. We have lighting on the side, LED lights. We have a front light which is not adjustable, so with my footplate position actually it just shines on in the front. So that's why I also have the Shredlight here in the front, which acts as sort of a floodlight. There's also the power button, USB charger for your phone, and the standard charging plug. Charging with the stock charger is very slow, over 10 hours, around 12 hours, so that's something to complain about. I'm always using a quick charger from Unicycles EU, and yeah, this charges this thing up in like 6 hours or so, which is enough, I would say. Now we also have the pedals, which are the same size as the Nicholas. We have side pads, which are, some love them, some hate them. I think they're pretty good for gripping the wheel tightly. And now we have also a taillight, which is basically not visible. Now it's a little visible in the night, but I still have a Shredlight SL R1 in the back, because this is just not visible compared to a regular bicycle light. There's also a speaker inside. The speaker is nice, however, it could use a bit of top end, but the rest of the quality, like the mids and the bass, are very nice to listen to, and they're definitely better than on the Monster Pro, but still worse than, for example, the Begode RS. There's also a lift switch, very easy to use. And let's not forget about the additional display which is on the top of the wheel. The most useful features like the speed and the temperature are quite well visible, but the other features are either not useful or not too visible, like the battery indicator, mode, or the odometer, which always does something else. I would rather have a voltage meter there and more visible battery percentage indicator. And all in all, this wheel is just great for just running errands. So if I go to the store, I usually don't take any other wheel than this one, because it's just so easy to travel along with, and you can put like your backpack even on top and like put stuff in here, or you can put stuff here. It's just very effortless to go make errands on the Tesla T3. In total, I think the Tesla T3 is a great commuter wheel. I think it has an impressive range. However, I'm sad that they don't offer it still with the smaller battery, because then you could also keep the higher practicality with the smaller weight of the V2. Now, don't get me wrong, additional weight is always nice, but then it would be also cheaper and more affordable. This thing will cost around 1,500 or 1,600 euro. So yeah, if you want a small commuter wheel, take on a train, to take on a car, if you want to have a comfortable wheel to get from A to B and to go to stores, I think the Tesla T3 won't embarrass you or won't make you sad. So if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.